Welcome to Seattle, Washington in the 1920s. In this video, we will be reading together the actual words from the Seattle Post-Intelligencer from 1927. So come on in out of the busy streets. Get in your easy chair. It's time to read a newspaper together. The date we will be reading is May 2nd, 1927. Sultan Slayer flees Everett. At large. Edward Sickles, condemned murderer who escaped early yesterday from Snohomish County Jail at Everett with the aid of outside accomplices who used a crowbar and hacksaw to open the jail window for him. Hunted in Seattle. Sickles and his friends are believed to have gone to Seattle in a Chrysler automobile belonging to Matt Connor of Everett, which had been left parked 6 blocks from the jail. The stolen car was discovered north of the Seattle golf links today, where it had been run into a stump. Sickles' mother lives in Seattle. Billy the Pup is no other than the latest vogue in purses. The cost of the pup purses, also known as the hookless bags, is a matter of fur, not pedigrees. The hound also has a mechanical squeak. The clerk's explanation says, if you want to call your sweetie as he passes you on the street, just pull the pup's tail and the noise will do the rest. And well, there's also pup psychology. Feature the purse snatcher having to laugh off this animal joke, and the mother buying the bag because it can serve as a plaything for baby and also a money container. And, well, the hookless pup purse is a new thing in Seattle, but it certainly has its possibilities. London's Anti-Cruelty Society starts a reasonable campaign against boiling lobsters alive. There are better ways of cooking them. It also alleges that oysters, more highly organized than lobsters, when chewed alive, suffer more than lobsters dropped in boiling water. Pantages. Once again, we bring to you a mighty picture. Northwest premiere of the romantic, thrilling adventure, Rod LaRoque in the cruise of the Jasper B. The time will come, says a scientist, when rubber will take the place of wood. At that, the idea of rubber telephone poles will get a loud cheer from the bird who is learning to drive a car. Complete booze outfit grabbed. Bellingham, May 1st. The biggest liquor haul police have made in years took place last night, and the home of Carl Kleinman, 2538 Pacific Street, was raided with a search warrant. Seized at the place, hidden behind a false pantry wall, were a big still, a cooler, 80 gallons of mash, 119 bottles of alleged home brew, 6 pints of moonshine, 4 quarts of wine, 10 gallons of dandelion wine, 10 bottles of concentrated flavoring extract, crocks, jugs, and other materials for dispensing the liquor, as well as prunes, sugar, and other ingredients. Kleinman was out when the police called. On the door, they found a paper clock showing when the owner would return. They waited for him. This department is continually advising young men to get out of the rut. Not only that, but opportunities are offered with no obligation. Young man, we mean you. How are you spending your evenings? Just idling away your time reading books? How would you like to learn to faint by mail? There's an enormous field open for good fainters. Do you realize that almost anybody will give you a drink if you throw a good feint? Then fill out a coupon and start this very night. After you master the simple feint, we will instruct you free of charge on the double and triple swoon, which is guaranteed to be good for half a flask or money returned. It is easy enough to be cheerful when life floats by with a grin, but the guy worthwhile is he who can smile when wife's friends guzzle his gin. 350 contestants have entered a typewriting contest to be held at the University of Washington. The sound of chewing gum will probably be terrific. According to the rules, however, no contestant in the typewriting race will be allowed to confuse an opponent by chewing 2 sticks of gum at once.
Some gum, Mr. A?